Hello there, everybody. This is CwapPlatinum here, and welcome to part 4 of EarthBound. We now have a giant foot as our first major step into defeating Gygas. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And, I hope you're having a very wonderful day. Things might be a little bit wrong with the world right now, but, you know, I promise you it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. And now with that done, let's play some video games, goddammit. Anyway, yes, we have indeed gotten Giant Step last time, so now, let's go all the way back to town to see what we can do next. So, now that we defeated the big bad boss man of the whole thing, well, that was a pretty bad example of this, but you briefly saw that those black antoids basically ran away from us. Well, that's because, well, I'm partially correct about the whole being too strong for our own good thing. The actual factoid is that, you know, now that we defeated, you know, the boss of the area, we are now considered the new master. So, basically anything that could have possibly gotten us, you know, killed last time is now a minor inconvenience now, because we could just end battles in one shot. And that's what I freaking love to see. I mean, with the exception of the rowdy mouse, but you know what I mean. You understand. Because now this is revenge. Revenge! Revenge for all those things that try to kill us. Revenge for basically everything. Everything. And now we can very, very easily get all of the experience in the world. It's the dream, man. Live the dream of being way too overpowered for your own good. But yes, we are just going back out, you know, just to give you a pure example of that, because that is absolutely amazing. And, yep, yeah, PSI Mithra, yeah. Yeah, this battle should just end in a second, because PSI Mithra is just too cool. And there it is. There it is. 162 EXP is not really that bad at all. Is there anything up here? No. Okay. So yes, you are on a big old power trip. You can now do whatever you want. And, oh god, please don't... Oh. And that's another thing, actually. Sometimes other enemies can join in the fight. Even if that green swirl... Even if that swirl is going on... other enemies can sometimes join in the fight, you know, if the code allows it. Like this one. And there we go. Problem solved. Hi. I don't really know what to say, so let's move on. Hey you, the board says do not enter. Couldn't you read it? Nah. What a rebellious kid. Come to the one at police station later. And that's you just, oh. You know what? Part of me wanted him to enter the house and just stay there. You know, and, yeah, and that's signifying, you know, all that. But, you know, whatever. It's all good. It's all good. It's all very good. In the hood. So, yeah, that is all of the Giant Step. Pretty short dungeon, but a great introductory dungeon to, you know, whatever lies ahead. Hello. A girl named Paula lives in Tucson. Her mother runs a preschool out of their home. I can't remember the name of the school, but I heard Paula's really special. Why is she special? I forgot to ask. Oh well. Sounds like one of the characters that we named. Anyway, before we head off to the police station, let's see what other things they have to say. I moved here from way away, blah, 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 blah. In the next town, there's the... What is the name? Oh, Polar Star Preschool. The preschool is at Paula's house. Paula uses... What's it called? Magic. Interesting. Interesting indeed, yes. Yes, very interesting. But, anyway. I feel like it's my civic duty to let you know, again, before we head off to the police station, it's my civic duty to let you know that I missed something completely hilarious. So, in the hospital, I'm actually wrong about the fact that, things heal you up in the hospital. So, nurses, they can heal death. These guys can cure all of the, special statuses like diamond, numbness, purification of ghosts. But there's also a fourth status that we're gonna run into pretty soon. Here's the doctor, by the way. So, he can diagnose you for about $20. And there's something wrong with this, so that's basically for free. And, yeah. Oh, and by the way, there is a status that we won't run into until a little bit later, but trust me, you're gonna want to whenever you call your mom. When I come visit my friends at the hospital, I somehow slipped and fell in the hallway. So now I'm staying at the hospital too. This could be a basis for a great tragic tearjerker. Well, maybe not. This sign. Tombstone blowout sale. We have a special discount for those who have passed on in this hospital. What would you like written on your tombstone? One at hospital surgery team. Yep. This is a Nintendo game in the 90s that was rated K through A. Of course, this was before EarthBound was rated T, but, yeah. Welcome to One Night Hospital. I run the place. I gotcha. I'm sorry. I'm just a patient here. I'm pretty sure you are. Like, the people in the hospital are actually really funny. And, like, what? You're here to visit my daughter? Well, you're the one who calls her in the middle of the night and talks for hours. Oh, it's not you. Then why did you come to this room? Good answer. Good guess. Good question. I was smashed by a mouse. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. And this brings me into a little bit of a thing. So that tombstone line, that is in all American releases of EarthBound. However, in all future releases of the Japanese EarthBound, I should really turn off my frickin' phone because I should really get my phone on vibrate because, jeez, dude. In the Japanese EarthBound, after the SNES release, that line was changed because Japanese censorship is a pussy. American boys for life! Yeah, American version for life! Sucker! Anyway, I should really take advantage of the fact that Frank heals you. You look much stronger. Would you like to rest? Yes, I would. Because, someone's about to kick my ass. Well, now that we got all that settled, and yes, I know, yeah, you frickin' shark frick. Let's, go to the police station, shall we? I would rather be working as a park meter cop. It's just been too busy lately. I'm sick of it. So here you are. You're the little delinquent that came back from Giant Step. Now you listen here. Don't enter means just that. Do not enter! You got that? And furthermore, blah, 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 blah. It's usually those tax evaders who blah, 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 blah. We don't enjoy blocking off roads, you know. Blah, 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 blah. It's usually the local whiners that make a big deal about emergencies and meteorites. Blah, 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 blah. blah, blah. Why is the road to Tucson closed? An emergency, of course. At times like this, kids like you should be playing Nintendo games. Can't say enough good about that line right now. No, I don't want to do it yet, because, well, perhaps you should crawl back into your shack a little, mister. Man, am I steamed. Don't even try talking to me. Too late, buddy. I'm already talking to you right now. But anyway, yeah. I don't want to play Nintendo games all my life. I lived a Nintendo game. Okay, Chortle, follow me. I probably should have prepared, but... yeah. By the way, you can walk through that guy sometimes. Show me what you got! If you can get past my five of my best men... yeah! Hey, small fry, you must be shaking in your boots! Alright, police cops! We are fighting police cops. So, you got a bit of a boss rush going on here. Well, it's not really technically a boss rush, but cops are basically just considered, you know, regular enemies, but you know what I mean. You understand what I mean. You got a little bit of an endurance round, where you have to beat 5 of the guys, and then the big boss man. Your average policeman is stronger than any superhero. Dude, you are absolutely not better than Tony Stark, dude. I know that dude in real life. I've met him in high school, and he was cool, and he respected me, and I like him. But anyway, yes, so you got these cops with a crushing chop. Ugh. Yeah, the crushing chop can really, really hurt. And I really need to heal. Ooh, okay, hamburger. Okay, I'll take that. Okay. Oh, you won. The game says, yeah, I won. Don't let the mayor's compliments give you a big head. Bring it on, fat boy. I mean, Ness is not fat. He's big boned. And by the way, yes, Ness is a little chubby. Believe me, he is. Anyway, I'm gonna do a life up. Alright. Well, just in case the police cop decides to do the, you know, crushing chop attack, because that really, really hurts. I also want to conserve my PP for a little bit, because I know I'm definitely gonna need it for, you know, the big boss fight up ahead. Alright. Let's do this again sometime. Next time, I'll take you out with my nuclear suplex attack. Nuclear suplex attack. I'm gonna take you apart right here, right now, baby! No. I'd rather you not. Because, you know, like, police cops, beating up on a kid, that's not cool. I really, really hope that I can get a critical hit, because this could be awkward. This could be actually really, really bad. Okay. I'm gonna wait for my HP to scroll back up. Why? Dude. Don't worry. This is the very last hurdle. Grr, I lost. Don't worry. That's it, buddy. You can forget about me, but I'm gonna call for my boss. Alright, buddy. There's no way I can beat you in a straight competition. So... get ready for my Super Ultra Mambo Tango Foxtrot Martial Arts! Captain Strong. This is the big dude. So... yeah, this dude can actually be pretty tough. But don't worry. This is the very last hurdle you have to take in order to get past the really hard part of the game. So, use the submission hold is his really, really... yes! his really, really strong attack, so watch out for that. I'm gonna use a hamburger because he's gonna hurt a lot, and also he was first, so there you go. He really likes using that attack for some reason. Came out swinging is another really strong attack. And I probably should have waited for my HP to... Oh, no. Lost his temper. So that's basically offense up alpha. Certain characters will use PSI without really using PSI. Like lost his temper means that, you know, Captain Strong's offense will go up. So, you know, cool, alright? So, you get that. You understand. Ooh! That could have been really, really bad, actually. So, he's on guard, so that means he's basically defending. And, oh god. Yes! There we go. 492 experience. And that's it. Well, I didn't think you would do so well against the mighty one-at police force. Do you want me to open up the road to Tucson? Hang on for a second. I'll radio my staff and give them the word. Beep, beep, click. Click. Strong here. Do you read me? Hey, it's me, Captain Strong. Listen, a kid named Ness will be there in a few minutes. He's a kid in a red cap. I want you to open the road to Tucson for him. I know that. I know that! Don't ask me why, just do it! That's an order! Strong out. Well, kid, I'm not gonna question you now. But I do want to see you again. Good luck. And here it is, folks. Here it is. Hello, it's your dad! Oh my god, that's I can't think of this without thinking of Chuck Conroy's LP ever again. Captain Strong is my dad. Okay, so this is basically what happens every 2 hours of gameplay. So basically Ness's dad will call you and tell you, hey, wouldn't it be a good time for a break? And he's like, and I'm like, no. And he's like, okay, it doesn't make me happy, but I understand. The world's in danger and blah, 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 blah. It's so funny. Why? I really can't think about that without thinking of Chuck Conroy in the memes. Okay, so this is a jail. You guys have no business being here. Well, yeah, I definitely do have business being here because I just beat up 5 police officers. Yeah. A 12, 13-year-old kid just beat up the police. Like, Ness is pretty metal whenever you think about it. Honestly. Who's there? It's creepy in here. What? Won't you answer? No, because I have a magical butterfly. Okay, good. Because I really, really needed it. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely need a healing, so I'll be right back from visiting Frank. There's one place in One-Night that I haven't been to yet. The drugstore is to the east. East is opposite of west. Well, not really that place, but I believe the place I'm looking for is somewhere over to the west. Unless that is somewhere else. I actually don't remember if it's... I actually don't remember if the place I'm looking for is, over here. Yeah, it's right here. So, basically, right here, first of all, doesn't this house look good? You can buy it for over $7,500. It has an ocean view, the sunsets are beautiful. Folks should have a place of their own. Do you want to buy it? Dang, I wish buying a house was that easy in real life. No, because I really can't afford $7,500. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. And this dude. I must be the happiest man in the world. I can practice my trumpet on this scenic spot. I'll send my haunting melody throughout the town. Nice song. And speaking of which, yep, the songs. Now's probably a good time to explain why EarthBound has been described as being in digital distribution hell for the longest time, until 2013 and the advent of the Wii U finally freed it. So, hold on. Hey, aren't you Ness? Well, I got the okay from Chief Strong to let you through. Take care of yourself. You're doing well. Keep it up. The town map can be checked out at the library. You can also use the map in Tucson. It's really useful. Yes, it is. So, basically, EarthBound has been a troubled game to digitally re-release. With the advent of the Virtual Console service coming to the Wii, people were obviously expecting EarthBound to come because the Wii could be backwards compatible with Super Nintendo games. So, people were really puzzled as to why EarthBound just basically skipped the Wii entirely. Well, for one thing, and this is probably the main thing, was legal rights. By the way, this mouse right here, get the exit mouse, that will allow you to escape from a dungeon, I believe. And by the way, I should really check up the status of hypnosis, just because I had, yep, hypnosis puts things to sleep and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so he can basically allow you to escape from a dungeon, but anyway. Yes, mostly legal rights. You wouldn't think that EarthBound would be the one to say legal rights, but EarthBound does say legal rights, because some of the sound samples in EarthBound are actually borrowed from other sources. Like, that song we just heard, that's from something that I don't really remember. That will probably be put up on screen, like, when that song plays, but, yeah. That was actually taken from an actual real-life song, and certain sound samples are actually in the game that we already heard already. Like, the Monty Python sounding thing sounds at the very beginning of the game. Oh, nice. We get Shield Alpha, so now we can withstand very minor PSI attacks, I believe. Yes, protects one person with a Shield of Light, reduces damage from an enemy's attack by 50%. Using a different shield will cancel the effects. Alright. So yeah, Monty Python sounds were at the beginning where you select your name. One of the sound samples is in the Soundstone, actually, which we heard last time. And you'll find many different examples of this in EarthBound. And by the way, this is a Rambling Evil Mushroom. Remember that Smash Brothers item? Well, this is an item. Yeah! So, Rambling Evil Mushroom comes with something particularly special. So, Rambling Evil Mushrooms can scatter spores, and that will cause Ness to feel strange. So that basically means that Ness will feel very strange, and this is basically akin to confusion in Pokemon, where sometimes you can heal yourself, sometimes you can't. But for the most part, being mushroomized basically kind of screws with your controls a little bit. But we get a hamburger at least. So, being mushroomized for a long enough time basically kind of screws your controls a little bit. I mean, it's not happening right now, but eventually it will happen. However, this actually brings up another function at the hospital. So, if you talk to this guy, though you may not believe it, I'm a healer, and blah, 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 blah. Now that I notice, could you sell me the mushroom growing at the top of your head? Come on, let's make a deal. So he'll pay you for $50 for each mushroom. So, yeah, it's a good source of grinding, actually. You know, now that you think about it, it's actually a good source of grinding. And eventually, you'll get other party members to join up, and if they get mushroomized, or probably mushroomized, I guess, then you could potentially get, you know, however many party members will eventually get, times 50, and that'll equal that much amount, so that's really cool. But anyway, back to the legal distribution thing. Yeah, you'll see several sound samples are taken from actual things, basically. And it's because of that EarthBound has been in legal hell for so long to be digitally distributed. And yeah, that hurdle finally was passed in 2013 when EarthBound finally saw a digital re-release on the Wii U. On top of that, they actually changed up several different effects. Well, as I'll probably demonstrate with this Ramblin' Evil Mushroom. So you saw that the screen kind of gets blurry a little bit. Like so. Well, that's basically because of the fact that certain effects caused flashing lights to occur. And those were toned down for the modern re-releases. So, thank Nintendo for not giving you seizures. And with all that said, and all that done, we are taking on one more enemy. As we get into Tucson, let's kill these assholes. Yeah, Ramblin' Evil Mushroom doesn't really do all that much aside from, you know, mushroomizing people, but you know what I mean. 160, nice experience. And finally, with that, we arrive in Tucson Town. So, here we are, Tucson Town. So, we're going to do our best to explore this place next time on EarthBound. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.